What is going on, you guys? KrypticElement here, coming at you with a brand new Battlefront 2 video here to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some brand new information that literally just came out about General Grievous, including abilities, star cards, voice lines, etc. So let's jump straight into this. If you guys are excited for General Grievous, don't forget to drop a like down below. But without further ado, let's jump straight into this. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to two posts. The first one is about General Grievous, the second one is about the community transmission. Both of those posts have information of Grievous, so if you guys want to read into them for yourselves, link to those will be in the description below. In Battlefront 2, General Grievous is designed to instigate fear and feel like an overwhelming opponent. His body frame is among the largest compared to any other character in the game, and he engages in combat with 2, sometimes 4 lightsabers. For base attack sequences, Grievous swings 2 lightsabers. While on defense, he can also use the same to deflect enemy saber and blaster shots. So for General Grievous's abilities, the first one is Thrust Surge. General Grievous focuses on a target in front of him and rushes to them while doing a stab motion with all 4 of his lightsabers. This ability actually comes from one of Grievous and Obi-Wan's encounters during the Clone Wars TV series, which is really cool to hear. The second ability is Claw Rush. Grievous goes down on all 6 limbs and rushes forward, damaging and pushing away all enemies in his path. It's really cool to know that we'll be able to see General Grievous sort of crawl around in the game, which I didn't think DICE would be able to pull this off. Like, it just seems like too much of a technical nightmare when it comes to game design, but I'm really glad to hear that this is making its way into Battlefront 2. I'm excited. And then his third ability is Unrelenting Advance. Grievous spins 2 lightsabers over his head and can advance on his enemies. While this is active, Grievous blocks any frontal attacks and damages enemies in front of him. Next up, let's move on to his star cards. First up, we have Beating Heart. The effects of the star card is increased health regeneration. The description of this card is General Grievous has increased maximum health regeneration. The next star card is called Cyborg Rage. The effects of this card include health regained, and the description reads, when General Grievous defeats an enemy trooper, he gains 20 health. Whenever he defeats an enemy hero, he regains even more. The next star card is called Sith Trained. The effects of this card include increased damage and stamina drain. The description of this card reads, Grievous deals extra damage with his lightsaber attacks, but they drain more stamina. We have a star card called Jedi Killer. The effects of this card include increased reach, and the description reads, General Grievous can target enemies further when using Thrust Surge. Next up, we have Momentum. The effects of this card include increased damage. The description reads, Thrust Surge deals more damage to targets further than X amount of meters. Next, we have Cowardly Retreat. The effects of this card reads, damage reduction, and then for the description, Grievous has more damage reduction while Claw Rush is active. And then we have Lineup Weaklings. The effects of this card reads increased damage, and then for the description, after one enemy has been hit, Claw Rush deals more damage. The second to last star card is called Ceaseless Assault. The effects of this card is increased active time. The description reads, Unrelenting Advance can stay active for a longer period. And then for the last star card, we have Deadly Slashes. The effect of this card is increased damage, and the description reads, Unrelenting Advance deals more damage. Moving on, we have General Grievous's voice lines. Going down the list, we have, You are a bold one. Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. You must realize you are doomed. I wield great power, Jedi Fool. The story of Obi-Wan Kenobi ends here. Make peace with the Force now, this is your final outing. Your screams are like music to my audio receptors. The Kaleesh are not known for their mercy. This will be easier than Dathomir. A general welcomes all challengers. This calls for a celebration. Now, devastation tactics. Do not cling to me like a Dianoga. Attack. Temper, temper, you know where anger leads. Now, some of those voice lines are not new, we have heard them before. A couple of them that I really like. We have the Kaleesh voice line, which I think is really cool. The line where he refers to Dathomir, I feel like is a great callback to the episode of the Clone Wars in season 4. And then a general welcomes all challengers. It's just, that's so cool. Next up for the victory poses, we have Lines of Death, Jedi Hunt, Doom, and Consider Yourself Crushed. For emotes, we have You Are a Bold One, Crush Them, Surrender, and Your Screams are music to my audio receptors. Moving on to the milestones, the first one is called Out of My Way. The description reads, hit 30 enemies with the Claw Rush ability, make them suffer, you gotta defeat 30 enemies with the Unrelenting Advance ability. Another one to the collection, Defeat 30 enemies with a thrust surge ability. Experience General Grievous. Earn 122,721 score as General Grievous. And then Veteran General Grievous. Earn 389,809 score as General Grievous. Those are oddly specific numbers. It's really weird. Moving on to appearances. First up, we have Battle Damaged, which is basically, a Battle Damaged Grievous. This appearance will be classified as rare and will cost around 20,000 credits. And then another to-be-announced General Grievous appearance will come on November 28th with the Battle of Geonosis update, marking the arrival of Obi-Wan Kenobi in the planet Geonosis to Galactic Assault. So I'm gonna assume that this to-be-announced appearance for General Grievous is Grievous with a cape. At least I hope that's his appearance. I just don't know what else they could do for skins for Grievous. That's just what I'm hoping for, though. Also, I was not expecting a confirmed release date for the Geonosis and Obi-Wan update. This is crazy. November 28th, mark your calendars, you guys. But speaking of Geonosis, the new image that came with today's community transmission is crazy. Not only do you have an in-game screenshot of Grievous, but you have an in-game screenshot of Grievous on Geonosis, with Geonosis B1 battle droids, with the grounded Lucre Hulk battleship in the background, with Geonosis spire landforms all around the image. This is such a great image. This might be one of my favorite Battlefront 2 artwork images to come out yet. But enough about what I think. What do you guys think about this brand new news that came out today about General Grievous? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited for Grievous? Let me know. Let's get a discussion going. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to join the ever-so-growing table of elements. Drop a like down below. But until next time, you guys, I will be hitting that sign-off button. KrypticElement, out of here. Peace.